You're in the show.
Hey everyone, we are now live.
Yay! It's official.
It is
I'm alive.
official. We are doing our 24-hour buddy read, 24-hour readathon, whatever you want to call it. And we're pumped, we're excited, and are we struggling?
Yeah.
Wait, did you go on mute?
I was confused.
What?
I fixed it.
Okay, good.
I'm the problem child.
You're the problem child. But yeah, we're both hot messes. Work life is trying to take away from us reading today for sure.
Definitely.
So yeah, I guess I'll start off with saying that we have kind of just unofficially decided that we're just going to finish all the volumes and kind of go past the 24-hour mark. Is kind of what we decided because one, the whole entire point of this is to get reading done and to have fun, right? And then also we technically both didn't start until like the AM anyways. So it will be 24 hours.
I know for me, I started 11 a.m. I meant to start earlier, but I didn't want to leave the bed. And then I decided I had to go eat Bojangles. And you can't read while eating a chicken biscuit. Not to my knowledge.
Doesn't work out.
Doesn't work out. And so it took me a moment. But then at 11, I was on it. And I didn't read as much as I thought I would. I think I roughly read for 6 hours before we started getting ready for the live stream.
Yeah.
And at least I read.
True. I mean, I feel like I'm accomplishing reading. I feel like I'm reading as much as I can. So that's a good feeling. I just don't feel like I would get through the 16 volumes by midnight.
Hawk is lying.
But let's see.
Hawk's a liar, and I know it.
I'm already done. Hey, Hawk, how much manga did you read? All the manga? I know you have a lot of manga in your household. So, yeah. So I know that that's a lie because that's impossible.
Yeah, no. I feel like there's a lie here.
Yeah, so technically we're still reading for 24 hours. It's just not in the time frame that we set out to. But I have a good reason. A coworker called me and needed help on the phone, so I literally stayed up half the night helping them over the phone on FaceTime. So there wasn't much reading done, and I did technically start. I read one chapter of Puppy Love at 12 o'clock, and I wanted to finish it at 12 o'clock. But so I read one chapter before 8 a.m., but then at 8 a.m. is when I kind of officially started reading. So we're just going to count it around 8 a.m. I'm going to go until 8 a.m. tomorrow on Friday morning.
And here I was thinking you finished that manga at midnight, and I'm sitting here like, crap, he's ahead of me by 1 point.
Well, no, I literally was on the phone half the night, dealing with the audit and everything at work. And then we had a 2-hour meeting tonight at work, which was irritating, and I couldn't read. And then, yeah. So, yeah, work has definitely... And then I know that you had issues at your job today.
Yes, I had an incident happen at work when it's my day off. And unfortunately, it was a situation that, of course, they had to call me for. I'm going to go into crazy details on it, but manage your life. It's not your life. It is everybody else's. But, life happens. You just got to deal with it. But that's the reason I told you that's the reason I didn't start one of the manga I said I was going to originally start. And I just ended up reading 3 of the other one.
Yeah.
But, I'm having a great ride.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely fun. I mean, of course, we'll discuss it more in our wrap up of this, but I loved Puppy Love. What did you think of it?
Okay, I really really liked it. It made me smile. I took notes in my doggy notebook.
That's so cute.
Oh my gosh, she was dog.
That's so cute.
So I took notes. Cute, 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 and that's all my notes.
Okay. I was really about to be like, save your notes for the wrap up, but
honestly, it was a little different what I was expecting, but in a good way.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to have like a supernatural like flair in it.
I wasn't expecting that. I was like thinking, because I didn't read the back at first.
Yeah, I didn't read the back at all.
I just saw Puppy Love, got excited, saw it was two guys, went, oh, it's going to be like a pet shop kind of thing, and it turned out to be a little bit different. So
yeah, well, I know you want everything dog, so that sold you. But
oh yeah,
I get everything that's Tokyo Pop BL. So yeah, I mean, I didn't even read the back at all. I just knew it was about dogs. That's all I knew.
I was definitely really excited when I saw it, and then of course I enjoy collecting mangas that are one shot. I like a good one shot. I will say after reading it, it's definitely going to be one I am keeping in my own collection. This is going to be one that's staying with me. I can picture rereading this again.
Yeah, definitely. I am definitely going to reread it again. Yeah, it was so cute. Like I said, I was not expecting that like supernatural thing, but like overall, like it was just so like fluffy and wholesome, and I kind of I mean, it's not that I didn't like it, but I feel like it didn't even have to be a BL.
You know, it didn't have to be a BL, and if you know
until the end,
you notice that the back of it says older teen 16 plus.
Yeah.
But it didn't really have to be 16 plus until like a certain part. And
yeah,
honestly, if they cut that out, it would have just been a normal teen, and it would.
I wish they did. I don't understand why. Yeah, I don't understand why that needed to be a BL, because I don't feel like that needed to be in there. And it could have just been like a really cute story about like just love in general.
I think it would have been fine. I think it would have been fine, even if it stayed as a BL, if they took out that one choke, because it wasn't like really needed that much to have that.
No.
That. And yeah, obviously everyone already understands there's a reason why it's older teen for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's just one scene. It's very minimal. It's not a lot of pages. Mm-hmm. And honestly, take 5 of those pages out, and I would still keep my same rating that I have for it. I will still keep it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, and then a lot of times when I'm reading BL, and I'm just like, okay, well, can we get to that part? Because like I'm excited for it, you know, I'm a perv. But anyways, but like when I was reading that, I was just kind of like, like I was content with just the story.
Exactly. You know? I was happy. There was no more needed. Done. And then they gave me more. I was like, oh, okay, but I'm good.
Yeah. And then I know you haven't read it yet, but I read the do you have it? Do you have the pile next to you? Because I left it in the other room.
I have a huge pile. I have my red pile and my You Touch It Someday pile.
Hold up one of the Teen Titan ones for me, if you don't mind. The one on the bottom. But
what about the one with both of them?
Yeah, that's perfect. So I read this and I absolutely loved it, and I think you're going to love it too. It is a high school. It's like a high school setting, but it has a whole bunch of witches in it and demons and ghosts, and I love that stuff. Like I ate this story up. I want more. I want more of it.
I'm real excited to read it. I think after our little meetup here, I might actually read it.
Yeah.
Because now I'm feeling up for a not manga comic.
Yeah. I read that next, and I finished the 3 volumes, and then I got to Love on the Other Side. I'm almost I'm almost done with it. I have 2 more short stories left out of 6, so super close. This I will save my thoughts for the wrap up, but yeah. And then I read Whisper Me a Love Song. I'm almost done with that one. So, yeah.
I honestly, while waiting for the Readathon live stream to begin, I was kind of eyeing it, and I read the first 3 pages while waiting. I was like, I could sneak a few read.
Yeah.
I could sneak a peek. So I did. I did for a second.
It's cute so far.
So
definitely cute so far.
So you did 3 of those. Puppy Love. Almost finished with Love Story, and almost finished with. So you're almost at 6.
Yeah, I'm almost at 6 out of 16.
6 3/4. Like.
Yeah. So you got a little bit ahead of me.
I don't know. No. You ahead of me. You ahead of me.
Oh, am I? Okay.
I'm only at 5.
Okay.
So mine is like, of course, I read Puppy Love. That's our one. And then I read 3 of the volumes of. This was the one I just couldn't stop reading, honestly. BL plants a lot. Apparently he's got big vibes about this. He also liked it, I guess. But BL Metamorphosis, 3 volumes, and it's really good. I'm having a good time with this. We'll go into detail why I'm enjoying it, because it is about 2 people reading BL, as we talked about before, but it does kind of go a little bit more deeper in that, and there's little things about it that I'm really enjoying visually for it.
Yeah.
And then I read this hot mess, Cross Love Play.
Do you think I'm gonna like it?
I was laughing at the restaurant I was at, PokeFun. I was laughing. There's just little scenes. I don't know if I will keep this in my permanent collection, but I definitely think it's a funny read.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Are you going to get volume 2?
So fun fact, while I was taking a break in between readings, I stopped at Barnes and Noble.
Rude. I was going to say, oh wait, never mind. I already have volume 2.
Yeah, you do. I picked up a second volume.
I'm gonna wait until you read it.
I also got this one because you know me, I love my yokais, and this is Yokai Cats. I have volume 1 already, volume 2. So kitty cat, check it out. Yokai Cats. I got cats in the video for you. But I think you're going to enjoy the read. It's not like a deep, there's no drama really. It's not deep crazy. It's just funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll probably after the live stream I'm gonna finish this, then finish Whisper Me a Love Song, and then I'll read Love Is for Otaku, and then tonight I'm gonna read the BL Metamorphosis. It's kind of the plan. Because it's mostly a reread for me. So, because like I said, I read volumes 1, 2, and 5. So,
I think I'm going to read after this live stream. I'm going to take a break from BL and read some of the Teen Titans, and then go back to BL. Mm-hmm. I saw Kitty's response.
Teen Titan is good. It was so good. And another one's coming out this year. Is
it still going to have these guys, or you think it's going to be about the Air Teen Titans?
See, it's going to focus on the other Teen Titan, but they introduced him in this one, in the last one. So I don't know if the volume's going to be about him, and then the next volume's going to be about them all together, or how they're going to do that. But they left. I'm not going to spoil anything, but they left the story open-ended at volume 3, and I want more. I want more of them all together.
I'm curious. I was a big on the cartoon Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
So part of me, I'm not a big DC fan, but Teen Titans, the cartoon, got me into it. But the only reason I bought these is because, of course, Raven and Beast Boy was one of my first ships. Mm-hmm. And now here's comics where you literally get your ship. So
yeah,
I'm definitely interested because of what you just mentioned. They show a character. And then there was that one piece you told me before. So I'm real excited to see that part too.
Yeah. Yeah, I cannot. Yeah. Yeah, it takes place where really close to us.
Really close to us. It's
Yeah.
where it's where people commonly go, "Oh, that's where you're from." I'm like, yeah, sure, sure.
Close enough.
But no,
But yeah, okay. Did you want to do the first little sprint and start?
sure. So I just sit here and I read.
Yeah. So we pretty much set a timer. I'm going to do it on my phone because I don't know how to do it. Like uh, people that are more high tech to do like a countdown on this site for everyone, but I don't know how to do that.
What?
So
That would be so cool. But I don't.
yeah. Okay. So
I gotta
next time we do this, let's be more prepared.
be more prepared. You're talking to me. Like, I know how to be prepared.
I don't.
No, no. I'm a mess. We could use just our timer. No one has to know.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna
Like the people in our stream, they'll
yeah.
know.
I mean, the timer's gonna go off in the background so people will hear it. So,
Let's see.
okay, do you want to do a 15-minute one where we read for 15 minutes and we discuss what we read?
Sure.
And what do you want to read first?
So I know we were discussing these two.
Yeah,
So I'm pretty content with going either direction on it.
I feel like this one's more thicker. So, did you want to try to knock some of this out first?
I'm really curious of how this is going to go
Okay.
because I imagine it's going to be definitely some drama, and I'm curious of how they're going to portray it pretty much.
I have no idea, but yeah, okay. So let's start with this one, and everyone that wants to read along with us, just grab whatever you are reading at the moment, and let's go. We're gonna go for 15 minutes. Actually, I guess we could talk for another 2 minutes. Let's start at 10:25, and then go until 10:40. Would that be right?
That sounds like a number.
Okay, yeah, 10:40. So we got 2 more minutes until we start. So
Okay, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm joking.
what are we going to talk about?
So my biggest question is how they're going to handle it because we know the summary talks about a gay teenager who gets bullied.
I
And
haven't read the summary at all. So
really,
18.
he's so it's a bully gay teen, and he's kind of got a kaiju morphing situation going. So
Oh, that's funny.
I'm curious if that's a way they're portraying him dealing with feeling like an outsider.
Yeah. So apparently, this creator, this author, did other BL stories. Says
Oh
in the
yeah,
back.
so you recognize this name?
No, but I'm looking him up, so I'll discuss that here after we stop reading.
Awesome. I'm definitely curious. I like the art. Um, I definitely am curious if the experiences could match with my own experiences, but maybe not as aggressive because Japan is aggressive.
Wait, hold on. Where are we at? I just missed everything. Okay.
Stealing manga. I have more manga.
Yeah. What series is it? Unless you already answered that.
You're a mess.
Read with us. Take a break from playing that game.
No,
So-
I don't. I imagine they're just going to read in spirit.
Okay, we are starting now.
All right.
Set it for 15 minutes and go. Hey.
Yo.
So,
I don't know how far you are.
chapter 4.
Oh, you pay attention to chapters. You're smarter than me. I enter into chapter 4.
Okay, so you're a little bit ahead of me.
So I'm in chapter 4, about a few pages in.
Nice.
Let's see. So, what's your thoughts so far?
What's yours?
Well, you already know I'm a little concerned about one thing.
I don't know if I like this or not so far.
It's a hard tell right now. I can't tell if I don't like the main character or not.
I don't think I like him at all.
I don't think I like him, but I kind of get where he's coming from, but I don't know. I don't like how he's approaching things, and then of course my issue I'm starting to see is there's a little bit something happening with the teacher, and I'm like, oh, please don't continue this.
I don't think it will. I think it's going to go towards the 2 students.
It depends how it goes. It's not how I imagined this was going to happen, because I was like, okay, I'm curious how they're going to portray this whole kaiju thing and stuff. But now it seems it's more than just him being a monster externally.
Yeah.
I'm starting to, because you see some moments in there where he's like pretty vicious.
Yeah, I mean, there's already sexual harassment.
Yeah. Like,
I was like, what?
I wasn't ready for that.
Well, and it wasn't.
It was so fast too. It was like, I don't know.
And
chapter 3.
And, well, the only thing is not that it makes it right, but I could somewhat overlook it if he wasn't so threatening. That's what got me. The threatening part, I was like, whoa.
It was not appropriate touching.
Yeah, it wasn't appropriate.
It wasn't consensual.
Yeah,
sure.
It wasn't appropriate at all, but in a way, like at first, like it felt more like teasing in a way at first. But then when he threatened, it went from teasing to just not okay. Like, you know, like
I was with him when he kind of like hit his teacher with that, oh, you're cool with me. Well, would you be cool with me if you knew I was gay? That was like, okay.
Yeah.
Making it clear. But then he takes it even a step farther, and I'm like, oh, this is where that line is starting to get crossed.
Yeah.
And I understand why this character is malicious, because he's been bullied every day in his life, not probably just because he's gay, just because he's an easy target.
Yeah.
So you get bullied so much, you definitely start wishing ill on people. And now he's starting to have that ability. My concern is now he's kind of taking control of that.
And it's like, shootings at schools. Like, it's awful, but then at the same time, you kind of, you don't even sympathize. That's a bad word. But in a way, you understand, but you know it's the wrong.
They make the jokes about that one kid who gets bullied. He'll come in with the gun, and this is one of those cases, but instead of a gun, he turned into this kaiju, and now he's behind this kind of, it's a mask in a way for him to be malicious, and people are now not sure how to handle him, because he goes from this quiet good kid to, oh, I'm going to tell you how it really is, and I'm going to push it. And you're like, I'm not sure how this is going to go. I'm curious what's going to go on with the bully and the main character.
Yeah.
But I'm just nervous about the teacher part.
I think the teacher is safe. I just have a feeling. I feel like it's going to be the bully and the kaiju. So
If it's consensual, I'm cool.
Yeah, but that was too much for me.
That hit way fast too. The scene where he had the teacher in, I guess it's a cause or a classroom,
Hmm.
and he's making a point, and then that sexual harassment part we saw happens.
Yeah, it was. Well, I feel like it was more than sexual harassment. I mean, it was more like a power dynamic.
It was a high power dynamic. It was the highest low. I was like, oh crap, he went. It wasn't even. I think it's just because it happened so fast. That's like chapter 2.
Yeah,
It wasn't even that long of a time of him being a kaiju,
yeah,
and he's already this malicious. And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. And then it also kind of shows like how much built up like trauma and anger that he feels as well.
exactly.
I just feel like he's directing it at the wrong target.
Yeah, I do know because in the beginning of the book, when you see the teacher talking to the art teacher, I'm like, I don't like this guy. He's the one of those people I hate.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, okay. Now, I'm hoping the teacher is realizing how, what's the word? Like closed-minded what he said after dealing with all this, but I'm also worried how much farther is this main character going to go, because
Yeah.
we're already here and
But at the same time, if you say that you are against gay people and then you get sexually assaulted by a man, that's going to make it even worse. You're going to be like, so like, it's not helping your situation at all.
No, it's not.
Now it's just giving him reason to just like being
exactly. It's one of those cases where I want things to be okay, but yeah. I'm not confident because we just hit chapter 4 and we've already had
like
4 different.
We're just that much in and already.
So what else is Kaiju Boy gonna do?
And you're the one who was excited to read this one.
I was. Now I'm not so excited. Now I'm highly concerned.
I'm more excited to read this one.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a nerd who's a hitman.
Yeah.
So, but I do think the story is doing pretty well plot-wise right now. Yeah,
definitely.
I am nervous for the story, but I'm wanting to turn to each page.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh no, I don't want to keep reading. It's more like I'm nervous, but I really want to see what happens in the end.
No, I definitely want to keep going. Like I'm excited. I want to know what happens next. So yeah, definitely don't. Yeah, it's not like I want to stop reading, but
we don't want to start reading it, but we're already concerned what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, you unhaul stuff, so I wonder if this is going to stay in your collection or not. That's what I'm wondering now.
If it's what?
I wonder if this is going to stay in your collection or not.
It depends how it ends.
Yeah.
Because like I said, psychological stuff can stay in my collection. The question is this something I'm going to reread again?
Okay, yeah. So if you're going to reread, so that's how, if you're going to reread it, then it stays in your collection. If you're not going to reread it, then it goes.
That's kind of where it's at. Like Killing Stalking, the problem wasn't how psychologically messed up it was. It was such a heck of a ride the first time. I don't know if I would do that ride again.
Yeah.
And I still am debating if I want to keep it or not, because like I said, it's a very well written story, Killing Stalking.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I ever will open the book again. I like to collect things that I'm pretty confident I'm going to reread again.
Yeah. And then if not, I'll buy them off of you.
Well, feel free. Feel free.
So yeah, did you want to do a 30-minute round next?
I'm down. Let's see. What about Kitty? Kitty, how you read him right? Do you like what you're reading? What's going on?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on. I missed some things. So
I want to bother
this.
Elbow cough. Why are you
Oh,
coughing?
I said lies to him reading.
Oh yeah, I called him out on that too.
And full Oh, okay. And then, the problem may be there. Oh, that'd be more thing. Yeah.
I can understand where that's coming from. Is we saw very, very little of what's going on in his background, but we can get really quick. It's been very, very vicious cycle of bullying in school.
Yeah, it's kind of like you can sympathize with him, but at the same time, you can't sympathize with him. Like he's gone too far in a way.
You want to sympathize with him, and I'm okay when he was cocky, but now he's doing more than just being cocky, if you know what I mean.
Oh, are you reading this with us too?
No, they're reading
Did I miss something?
I don't remember.
Yeah, what are you reading?
They're reading. Is it my?
Did I miss it?
It's My Dearest Self with Malice of Forethought. That's a long title. Why are these mangas always so long? My Dearest Self with the long title anime.
But yeah, I don't.
Yeah, they're reading that one.
I don't know because I'm reading something else.
What do you think of the first chapter so far?
Yeah, how are you liking it?
I look at a picture of it and it looks pretty good.
I'll have to look it up, but I don't know what you said even.
Well, my significant other pulled up a picture of it and it's a drama, it looks like. You know me, I like a good drama. Apparently with this kaiju, it's definitely got the drama.
Lord.
I wonder if I can fix my camera real quick.
The cover is so fitting though now. Like you definitely, you know.
It is, the cover is very well fitting.
I really like the cover now that I know like what's actually going on, who these characters are.
You know there's more to it. That's a good start.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go 30 minutes, and this chair is very uncomfortable, so I'm gonna go sit in the chair next to me. So I'm gonna be a little bit down, just letting you know.
You're fine. I keep messing with my camera. I keep touching it because I had to adjust in my seat. I can't hold still for long.
Yeah, this chair is so uncomfortable, but it's like a higher chair. So this one is really low to the ground, so I'm gonna be down here.
Oh no, you shrunk.
But this is so much more comfortable. I think I kind of want to bring this computer into my bedroom and just put it next to my bed, so we can do like live streams, like when I'm in my bed just reading.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
It looks like Kitty's going to go check on their kids' homework, but they plan on coming back before the 30 minutes is up, so they got to do the responsibilities.
Gross.
You do what you got to do, Kitty. I know how it is. I don't have kids, but I gave kids homework. That was the thing I did.
Yeah, luckily I just see the kids at night, so I don't have to do schoolwork.
That's a plus.
Right?
Because ain't nobody want to do homework. When I had to give kids homework, I'm like, look, I'm going to make it easy as possible because I know you're not going to do it.
You're not going to actually do this, so.
And I don't want to. I want you to do the bare minimal to show you're willing to do it. You gotta be responsible.
How dare he want you to, or they want you to parent? How dare they?
How dare they want attention? How dare
Rude.
they want...
Rude.
How dare they want to learn? Ooh, we have another person reading.
Everyone, I'm betting. Okay, awesome. Welcome. What is that about? Okay, so do you want to start in 4 minutes? And then we're going to go until 11:30.
I'm down with the 11:30. So are we gonna like start at 10?
Oh yeah, 10 your time, so it'll be 10:30.
Oh yeah, we have different times. That's what made the live stream a little difficult for us.
It just makes it more exciting. But yeah, like this picture with the dude.
See, it's stuff like that I get nervous, man.
Wait, that's the teacher, right?
That's the teacher.
Okay, maybe the teacher drama's not over, but I was hoping. I was hoping it was just like like a scare, and then he was going to move on. You know?
There was one moment, if you watch in the live stream, where I just jump a few pages ahead, like, am I gonna, what's about to happen here? I need to just mentally prepare myself.
That's great, because like when that scene happened, I was like, okay, I need to focus and read, but I was about to look up at you and be like, what the?
It hit me, and I almost looked up like,
that really happened?
It took all my might not to look up and give the eye like,
well,
it's happening again.
Well, if it does, we might.
I mean,
I'm actually looking at the last chapter, because you know how I read volume 5s of stuff when I've only made it to volume 2. All I see is that they're on a beach.
I didn't see anything concerning when I skimmed through it, but also I didn't expect chapter 2 to happen like that. So
yeah, I don't see anything sexual when I'm skimming. I see someone getting hung, so there's that.
You know, that's the thing. When you don't, it's gonna slap you, just like it slapped us in chapter 2.
Hopefully that's all. So
watch it. 3 pages in, we're gonna see something.
It's a new release about a 17-year-old black girl. Oh, that's awful. Beginning her love life.
That sounds really intriguing.
Yeah. Aw.
It's I looked up a little bit more about it, and it says if you're a fan of Rainbow Rowan, which I am, you would enjoy this book. So I might have to go look into this.
I haven't read anything by Rainbow Rowan yet.
So they wrote a book series that pretty much makes fun of Harry Potter, but it's also gay, and it makes me smile.
Yeah, I was almost got the audiobook for that, but then
the audiobook's a good listen.
Is it? I'm reading too much right now.
When I work at the warehouse, they don't know, but I put my headphone in and I listen to those books. My sister actually told me to try it out, and there's 3 books. It's a trilogy. Good read.
Oh yeah, I need to. Well, that one I definitely need to read eventually. But yeah, I collected all of Platinum End because I got each volume for $5, and I still need to read it. So
I'm curious about that one. I haven't touched it yet. I've been interested because I remember when there was trailers for this manga or the show coming out, and people thought it was a new Death Note. Yeah. And then later it came out it was the creator or the author who made it. And so I'm real curious because Death Note was a fun read.
Oh, I love Death Note. You know, I already got your L Bless you.
Yeah, I'm glad Elle's at a good home.
It's sitting up there.
It's there.
Oh, yeah, up there.
It's there. It's just an arm pointing that way.
I was just like, where am I going?
It's that. That.
It's on the top shelf, right by my Funko Pops of him. So what's it? Oh yeah, we missed 11. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, so there's a video that I watched that actually connects Death Note. I mean, of course it's not canon, but it was just really interesting. It connected Death Note to Platinum End, and Platinum End came afterwards, and it showed all the links, and it showed how it could actually work in the same universe. It was fascinating. If I can find it again, I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
But, yeah, it was so cool. Yeah, yeah, I get most of my manga for cheap. I love sales.
When we get lucky, we get manga used, and that could help us get them from anywhere from $3 to $9.
Yeah.
Buying it new for us, it could be anywhere from $10 to, I would say, $20, depending on the size.
Yeah.
And hardback, a different story.
Yeah. Well, I think last year, but the start of last year is the first time that I actually stayed up with new releases. So I actually spent more money last year because I bought it like more full price.
Same.
But then the previous years I was so behind on what people were talking about because I only bought manga on sale, so I bought older manga. So, but so I bought I bought a lot more manga because I got it from cheaper. But I was never like caught up on the trends. So, I mean, I don't really know what I like better. I guess it's just, yeah. I guess both are good.
Both good.
Both good because I mean, I definitely wouldn't have bought this if I 2 years ago because it's a newer release.
Yeah.
I would wait for 5 to 7 years, and if this went on sale, I would get it. But then again, with all the out of print stuff, which is another topic, this might go for $100 online. So you never know.
Oh God, out of print gets outrageous. It gets outrageous sometimes.
It's so stupid. Especially if you start collecting a series and then you kind of fall behind, and then you want to finish it, and then that one missing volume is on eBay for $100, and that's the only place to get it. You're just like, what?
That sounds about right for a Tokyo Ghoul box set.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it, that would save you money if you divide the $100 by each volume, because each volume of Tokyo Ghoul is, what is it, $13 to $15?
Well, yeah, and it's $14. It's 14 volumes.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, $100 for 14 volumes is pretty good.
If it's a little over 100, if it's
yeah.
I'm thinking of buying a box that I saw at Barnes and Noble of it's the Otaku Love one. I already have all of them. I just really want the box set.
Ooh, okay, this might be weird. So I mean, I have I think 1 and 2, maybe 3, but I want to buy the rest. But why don't you sell those off and then you go buy the box set?
Yeah, no, I could sell the 5. I won't sell because the last edition book with special editions you could get at different stores, and I got the Barnes and Noble special edition.
Of course you did.
So I might look, if I could get the Books A Million edition, I would have been happy, but everyone stole those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it got gorged on McCarty and eBay. People were selling that limited edition front art. The only difference is the front art for anywhere from $100 to $300 online.
Yeah.
So people bought all the Barnes and Noble limited edition volume. I think it's 5 or 6. I can't remember. And then started gorging the price. And that's when I really started hating people again. I was like, I just want this to make me smile. But the Barnes and Noble one's easier to get. So I got the normal version, and then I got the a limited edition version because they
Yeah.
accidentally messed up my order and gave me the normal one when I ordered the limited. But we got it fixed.
Yeah.
So I might keep that one.
Yeah,
But I could find someone to buy the 1 through 5 that I have already, I'm sure.
Yeah. So justifying my buying is story of my life, Betty.
Justifying spending money on manga is the most dangerous thing on earth for me. I actually have first had a set of 6 manga, and I had to talk myself down to 2 at Barnes and Noble today.
I totally feel you.
They were all volume 2, but I was like, let's calm down.
I'm the same way. Like I put a budget on my spending. I can only spend $200 on manga a month.
Mine's lower than that.
But well, last year mine was anywhere from 400 to 500. So I think 200 is pretty good.
It's whenever I want to work extra hours at the warehouse.
Yeah, and well, like what's weird that you say that is because the $200 comes from me picking up at one of my jobs. So it's kind of like that's where my extra, like that's kind of what I'm doing. So like whatever I make at my other job is what I can spend, you know?
Yeah.
So
I have the one job that pays bills, and then I have the one job that's my spending money. But I have to choose between working a lot or having time off. And I like to sleep. I don't look like I sleep, but I sleep.
You barely.
I sleep. You just message me when I'm awake. You're just good at messaging me when I'm awake. It's just
yeah. I mean, honestly, I probably sleep anywhere from 3 to 4 hours a day. So that's probably my normal. Like if I actually get 6 hours of sleep, I am like golden. I don't understand these people that get like 7 to 8 hours. Like I don't. Yeah, I can't do it. But yeah, $150 to $300. That's insane.
That is ridiculous, but it's unfortunately the bull crap that happens for a lot of us fine people who want
to like
life.
Yeah, I mean, I have so many gaps in my collection just because I refuse to pay that. And the gaps drive me insane. But I put all my gaps on a different shelf so it doesn't bother me as much. I know that sounds weird, but I'm just like, okay, this is the imperfect shelf. It's okay to have gaps. And then I put all my completed behind me. So like the shelves behind me are my completed. But I think the most I paid for just a single volume was $30. Because I had 1 through 3. No, I had 1 through 3, and then I had 5. So I just needed a 4. And it was like to my favorite series. And the only reason why I didn't have it is because I didn't know that I got 1 through 3, and then I stopped like collecting manga. And from 3 to 4, there was like a 3-year gap from when it got published. So like I didn't even know about it until I got back into manga, and I was like, wait a minute, there's 4 and 5. And then yeah, of course it was out of print. So like 5, I think I paid like retail for. Even though it was a used volume, but I still, whatever. And then volume 4 was the cheapest I could find. It was for $30, and I was like, this is insane. But
I think my most expensive manga, my significant other bought me for our anniversary, and it was the last volume of Hyper Police, and it was almost $50.
Oh, wow.
But I have the complete set, and I was like, this is all that I need. I really want it. Because Hyper Police it's an older one that came out 90s.
Yeah, it looks really interesting, and I've seen the anime, so.
It's definitely that old school 80s, 90s anime vibe.
Yeah.
But
I think it was actually ADV, if you can remember ADV. Yeah. But yeah, Betty, that's smart. Like that's exactly what I do. But I have, I know you can't see, but on either side of me, I have 2 shelves that are kind of like library, like aisles in my room, and those are my 2 shelves that are incomplete. So all my incomplete has to fit on those two shelves, but they're like the cube ones, so they're like front and back. But so it's more like four shelves, but still. But they're like jam packed though. But yeah, maybe one day I'll complete them.
Mine's a disaster zone.
Yeah.
I've been still working on display cases. It looks like a construction zone right now. It's bad, but I'm almost there.
I can't wait to see pictures.
I'm hoping this weekend I'll be either done or almost done. I'm down to my last 20 to 30 packages I need to open for TikTok,
Yeah.
and most of them are pins, so it's going to go pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's just sitting down and recording them and editing.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay, so we are going to stop the 30-minute reading sprint at 11:15
11:15.
because we talked accidentally for 15 minutes.
It's not. I'm a talker.
It's okay. I enjoy talking to you.
I have a problem. Let's see. I'm definitely going to have to check out that book that Betty mentioned.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm intrigued, and I like young adults books. The young adult literature is easier for me to read than adult literature.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. That's where my reading level stopped at, or whatever. But
I can agree to that. Like, I love young adult.
there's a lot of good literature in young adult, especially the paranormal.
Yeah.
I have several copies that I'm going to do reading actual books too. Maybe after this, we'll see.
Yeah.
There's a couple of books. There's a light novel I want to read.
What is it?
It's called The Haunted Bookstore.
Oh yeah, I want to read that one too. I think that one's really
They
nice.
made a manga version of it too.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I'm trying to avoid it. I'm trying to read the actual book.
Yeah, well, I keep picking that one up, and then I keep like you said, subtracting it from my part.
But I might pick up the manga too because if they have drawing of yokai in there, I gotta get it.
Yeah.
You know me, yokai and dogs.
Or your weakness?
My weakness: yokai, dogs, and I guess one shot.
Maybe just not this yokai.
Well, he's a kaiju.
Okay, you.
Same.
He's a spirit, kind of.
He's a whack job, that's for sure.
He's something.
He's something. I'm definitely curious. I'm excited. I'm gonna try not over talk too much, just because I want to make sure I hit this timing just right for us to do the sprint. Because I gotta know what direction is this going.
Okay.
How malicious is he going to be?
Oh yeah, let me get my timer ready. That might help.
Oh God.
Where is my timer? Where's my phone? Okay, it's right here.
Bizarre, you're the better of us.
I don't know about all that. Okay, so it is. Let's just go ahead and we're gonna start now.
Awesome.
And 1, 2, 3, begin reading.
Woo.
Hey, timer went off.
Let's see. What chapter? What chapter? Okay.
Yeah, I have that much left.
I'm at chapter 8.
You're at chapter 8. Was that the last chapter?
I don't think so.
Chapter 10.
My significant other went to bed, so I talked to them for a bit, and then I had to throw a water bottle at my cat who was climbing on the computer. So
Oh, nice.
that took time away from reading.
Nice. Okay, well, do you want to, think you can finish it up in the next, 5 minutes or no?
Nah, I'm not going to finish it in the next 5 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes, but...
Okay. Then do you want to do another 15 one? And then, or do you want to talk about what you read, or what do you want to do?
We'll talk about what we read.
Okay.
So far, it's going, for me, it's going back up like, oh, I really am liking this book.
Yeah, definitely. So I like the part where it goes back and then I think it kind of explains, in his mind, he's teasing. So, he was teasing that guy, but then he bit his arm by mistake and was like, oh my God, I went too far.
Yeah, no, if he definitely was, I think he was malicious because people were malicious and he felt like that power. But then when he went far enough on that, it was like a sun moment. He goes, oh, I went too far and I didn't like that. And I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
But I also like the part where we find there's other people with this similar issue.
Mm-hmm. That was so interesting. Yeah.
I really liked how they brought in that the other character who suffered the issue.
Yeah, I love how they explained why they turned into kaiju.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed that a lot, especially it didn't just focus on the gay part of it all, because most manga, they stick with the boy love girl love kind of genre, gay or lesbian, but then they throw in transgender into the mix now, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely.
I did laugh. You can guess where I laughed at.
What did you laugh at?
When the doctor goes to check on his son.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
Was there teacher shenanigans? No, actually.
Well, there wasn't any teacher shenanigans, but there was an unnecessary panel of his crotch.
Yeah, chapter 2 had that inappropriate thing. There's no more shenanigans like that. There is a lot of him going back with the teacher going, he doesn't say it out loud, which I really think he should. Say out loud, one of the reasons I'm like this is because of your reaction to people who are homosexual. That's the issue. But he's just not brave enough to say that.
Just keep reading.
Oh, you're like 2 chapters ahead of me.
But yeah, did when he's in the hospital, when he takes him to the hospital and stuff, it shows a picture of him looking at his crotch out of nowhere. So there was that part.
The teacher or the student?
It shows the teacher's crotch in a panel.
Yeah.
For no good reason. There was just because.
Just crotch shot.
Why not?
I did like how it's I don't know. I'm liking how it's going now. I was nervous if it was going to be just him going down this bad route, but now it's more having to deal with him dealing with his own emotions and then seeing how those emotions play out.
Yeah.
And him discovering who he is in a way, and other people around him going through their own feelings, I guess, with it a little bit. in their own way. It's not like magically everything's getting better. It's definitely I feel like the story developments, it's a good pace for me. I'm happy with it. I'm definitely happier than I was by chapter 3 or 4. I was very nervous.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm enjoying the last 4 other chapters. It's been
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
48 pages. You
48 pages is a lot. It's slow, but I'm at a point where high schoolers are being high school jerks. Oh no.
Yep. That's high school.
Yeah.
Especially in the US. You're not hating on somebody in high school, then you're not doing right. What are we reading? Do you want to go into what we're reading, or you want me to do it?
I mean,
that one. That's it. That's it. That's it. There we go. That's it.
And then I stopped reading to do my nails. Okay.
Kitty gotta work on claws.
Yeah. So, did you want to do another 15 minutes of this one?
If other people want to stick around for me to finish my thing, and then we talk about it, I'm down. But also, I don't want to feel like I'm forcing anybody because I'm a slow poke.
I know. I want to finish this. So,
I want to finish it too. It's going to get done.
I want to start this. I'm over here dying to start this.
Yeah, no, that was the one you were dying for, and then mine, I'm like, I want this one.
Well, to be fair, this one's thick. Like, it's pretty
thick.
It's like a volume and a half, really. But it's a one shot, so you know.
Depending on the next, let's see, I'm on chapter 8, so I got 2 more chapters.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. So hold on. It's 10, the last chapter. Okay. 10 just started for me. Yeah, 10's the last chapter.
So far, unless something goes completely crazy in the next 2 chapters, this is a keep for me.
Okay.
So far, it's I like the story setup. I like how I'm watching the main character play out.
Yeah.
There's less shenanigans with Teacher Crotch. There's a few, but it's less than it was in the chapter 2. I understand. I feel you. Well, we're going to start the next round if you want to join us.
Yeah. Do you want to? Yeah. So let's.
Or keep doing your nails. It's cool too. Just we're glad you're hanging out with us. Don't feel pressure.
So, did you want to finish this and then, if we have time in the 15 minutes, start this, or did you want to just finish this and then talk about it when we both finish it?
We can. Let's do the time thing, and then if we're both done with the. Let's start the time thing. If we finish Kaiju, we're just going to jump to the next one, or.
Okay, sounds good.
What do you want to do? You want to do that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
We can easily talk about, like, right now what we're expecting from this one, or we can just go into it and go, so what were you expecting? What are you seeing?
Yeah, so let's do that, and then we can wrap this one up, and then we can go into that one.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly, like, let's see. I assume we're going to start at 10:55, 11:55, a 55, a 55, y'all, 55. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I drank all my drinks. I need more liquid, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. We'll see you here in a minute.
I have to cure the polish still, so I'll finish my nails and start with you. All right, cool. All right. I'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself because, and I'm just going to start at 55 when I come back.
All right. Okay, it is time to start. Mute myself and sit in my chair down there, so that's why I'm leaving. Hey,
It happened so fast.
did you finish?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you start this?
No. I was legit about to close this book and start the next one. That's why you startled me.
I actually, sorry, I actually looked up, and he has and it's a he. He has more work, but it's not in English. So
Of course.
yeah,
Well, hopefully that there might be a chance of his other works coming across.
yeah. There was like one that looked like a josei, and then there was one that looked like a more of a yaoi.
I love a josei.
Yeah,
Love a good josei.
and then there was one that looked kind of autobiographical. It looked like he was in a bed naked.
I'm looking at some pictures right now, and
Yeah,
I definitely would be interested in seeing some of these. We might get lucky. I'm keeping this book.
are you?
It's a keep. It's
Okay. So what did you think of the ending?
I liked it.
Me too.
It made me happy.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I I don't know what I would rate it though. I think I'd have. I think I'm gonna come up with a rating for our show, our wrap-up show. So I have to think about it.
Yeah, no, because like you read it, you're going to obviously have some strong feelings, but let it
Marinate.
marinate. That was legit. Like, what's the word for when you put like chicken in a bag with some sauce and you wait a few hours? You just put it into words before it's marinate.
Marinate.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this one just so much. It's like so much happened because like some parts made me feel uncomfortable. Some parts I related to so much. You know what I'm saying? So like it made me feel so many different emotions, good and bad.
It's same. I told you I was wondering if it was going to like somehow be relatable from my own experiences in a way. And then
Yeah.
when the first 4 chapters happened, I went, "Oh, this ain't relatable at all." I never have touched my teacher's crush. But
Yeah.
then it got to the part with going through and discussing not just acceptance from others, but accepting yourself. And I was like, "Oh, dang, that got a little deeper than I was expecting."
Yeah.
I had a lot of feels.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely an emotional ride. Um, I I hate to say this, but I mean, of course, if I think about it longer, if I let it marinate longer, I might change my mind. But as of right now, I kind of feel like I had enough of it.
What do you
Does that
mean?
make sense? Like I enjoyed it, but I feel like sometimes when I read something and I get to the end of it, I'm like, oh, I want more. This I feel content.
Oh yeah, so you're saying you don't feel a need for another story, a sequel?
No.
No, they wrapped it up really well in this one manga. It's a good one shot.
Yeah.
It quickly tells you what's going on. It makes the conflict. It has the solution.
Yeah.
It has the ending results. It nicely wraps it up all together.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
it's I definitely a keep for me. It's not only a good story development, the plot was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the characters' either development or lack of development in some people's cases, as we
Yeah.
know. And it definitely, I was wondering how they were going to approach the teacher because it's like you're not going to wave a magic wand and everybody going to be chill.
Yeah.
I wish. That'll make life a lot easier.
Yeah.
But I liked how they wrapped it up. It was very well done. It started off, I was started off like, I'm excited to read this. And then I went to, I'm nervous to read this. And then I went back to, I'm glad I own this.
Yeah. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. So LOL. Well, I have to.
Oh yeah, they couldn't do the read thing. Because
And
they
then
were doing nails.
start a new manga. Okay. What manga did you start?
I think they said they're going to start after these.
Okay, gotcha. I've only read 22 pages and I'm going to start breakfast. What time is it there? It is like, well, it's 12 something my time and it's 11 something your time, 11 p.m. Then I guess it's 12 a.m. here.
Did they say Siberia?
What?
Did they say they were from Siberia?
Yeah, okay, yeah, Siberia.
So it's a time frame of not for me.
Let it set in because I find if I rate a series I always end up to. That is so true.
Yeah.
Like, definitely, like, bad example now, but it's like, normally I'm like, I give it 5 stars. I loved it. And then I'll think about it. I'm like, that was more like a 4-star. Like, I'm just so hyped to read it that I love everything. And I feel like I rate everything higher than it really is at first. But then when I think about it, I'm like, okay. So.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm reading like a romance and I get really into it, I'm like, yeah, this is great. And then you'll go back and you're like, oh, this is just a basic story. I just really got too deep into it for the second.
Mm-hmm. I totally feel that.
And that's why we're going to marinate.
We're going to marinate for the show. I'm going to have notes and everything. I'm going to bring some notes.
I'm going to have more than just cute written on my notes.
Yeah, now I need to go out and buy some kind of cute little binder now to compete. The little dog.
Mine I got at Five Below. It's just a little, it's got doggos. That's why I got it. That's literally, I found out it was at Five Below, ran to Five Below, got it. And I've been writing my ratings after I read it, and then I'm going to see if it changes.
Yeah. It's 6:16. It's the Grand time zone I have. Okay.
How are you awake at 6 in the morning? I guess you got to work because normal people work at that time. Get up to get ready for work at that time. I mean.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, hey there.
So, are you going to read anything with us? I usually change it. Same.
Usually, if your score's changing, it's really going to go up.
Yeah. Mine's normally like really like high at first, and then I'm like, oh, I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't like my new favorite.
There's one that I changed the score and went higher, and that was Killing Stalking.
But yeah, you don't want to keep it in your collection. That's so strange to me.
It went higher because the ending made me very upset. But when I finally took some time to reflect, it was like, that was the ending that fit. I'm just mad because, like I said, the whole time you want it to be okay, but in your heart, you know it's not going to be okay.
Yeah. Well, Dendar, I hope you have a good day at work.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes.
Thanks for the good luck. I hope work goes well for you. How much longer will you be on for?
Good question.
I mean, I'm willing to hang out and like get a little farther and get.
Yeah. Next we're gonna read this one.
Geek Hitman, which
I'm just gonna say my overall first thoughts. I'm liking this a lot. I love the art style. He's goofy. He's a goofball. So yeah.
He's a goofball. It's definitely got comedy in it, I assume. Got some ha-has. That makes sense.
Yeah. If you're on a routine forever, it's so hard to change.
Then getting up at 4 a.m., I mean, it's programming to you if you don't have so long. Hey, you ain't annoying.
Yeah, yeah.
You ain't annoying.
Definitely not.
You're just, if anything, I'm annoying. Because I talk too much and then I mess up our time.
I love it.
Exactly. If the ending somehow got wrapped up in a pretty bow, it would have ruined the entire manga, honestly.
Mhm.
It would made it honestly probably a 4 out of 10 for me if it had a good ending.
And I'm assuming both y'all read it online and finished it.
Yes.
Because I am just at what's out being published, and I'm like dying for the next one. And I think the next one comes out in June, if I'm not
I'm,
mistaken.
I'm definitely not going to spoil it for you.
But you know I don't care about spoilers, but definitely don't say it on here, because I'm the only one that doesn't mind
Well,
spoilers.
I don't know if anyone else is going to read it.
Do you remember our Berserk conversation? I'm like, tell me everything.
Oh, and I went on a 30-minute tangent about Berserk,
And
about
I still want to read
what
it.
happens before the clips and after the clips. I was too. If you gave me an extra 10 minutes, I probably would have made a PowerPoint presentation. That's how deep I am into Berserk. I just had a pie chart behind me going, here's the PTSD level here, and then this little bit is the gibberish that you are going to have permanently lodged in your brain. And
Dude, I want to start Berserk, but right now I just started One Piece, so I might be on that for like 2 years.
well, you got time with Berserk.
Yeah, that's not going out of print.
Well, it's not going out of print, and there's not a lot of those updates anymore. God bless your soul. That's the trauma I have now.
I heard that they're continuing it with his some guy that worked with him.
It's a friend of his who's helped with the work before. He says he doesn't know the ending per se, but he's got the idea of the direction his friend said it was going. And there's a lot of confrontation between the two.
Yeah.
There's people who are excited about it, and there's people who are like, nope, it's at a good place to leave it. It is open ended, but it went. The last chapter is like a okay standstill area.
Okay. I mean, I think it's good either way. It's like if you want to stop it, then that's good. But if you want to keep going, then like why not have more material?
It's such a hard telling of it because even though the problem is he didn't really leave anything to tell us how. It's not like when Monty died creating the show Ruby. He left exactly how everything was supposed to be laid out to a T. And
Yeah.
so people knew how Ruby was going to be.
Yeah.
But with Berserk, he just told us he was only like 60 or 70% through it.
Yeah.
And there's still more to come, but there was no communication on what's coming. So we don't know how it's supposed to go. We just know there's this confrontation between used to be friends who were part of a band, and now they're like the big protagonist and antagonist going on here. And it's just, and we're not sure what's going on. There's more chapters. I'm going to read it and I'm going to share my opinion if it should continue or not. I'm not sure where I want. As a fan who wants to story to, I want my PTSD husbando to get some comfort in the end. I would like it. But then there's also me who goes, I don't want to have the story go bad. Because you take over someone else's art, you never know how it's going to go. And he was so particular of who can touch his manga and who can help with him, which is why it took so long. Is he was so, it had to be perfect. It's very unfortunate, but if his friend creates more, I'll read it and then I'll figure it out.
Yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed what I watched of it. And I definitely want to read it one day. So
definitely let me know when you read it. I'll reread it with you.
I want to finish One Piece. I started that. Next,
I'll get there.
I started JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I'm like reading like 2 huge series right now, plus on top of everything else I'm reading.
Which JoJo are you on?
What?
Which JoJo?
I started from the beginning.
But like which JoJo person?
I read the one that's in the green, the manga that's in the green, and now I'm onto the red.
Okay, so you had Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan.
He's the first, and then Joseph?
I haven't started Red yet. But I'm going to. I have Red, and then I picked up half of the blue one, the third season.
Okay, so has
Or the fourth season. The third.
has has Jonathan and Dio fought any? Like
Yes.
real fight?
Maybe not real fight, but did they do that in the very first?
They fight in the manga a couple times, but like I mean, you'll know.
Oh no.
You'll know. You'll know. If you don't know, but you'll know.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
And then you'll know.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm trying to like do One Piece, but then I'm also trying to rewatch some anime that I watched as a kid too. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be on that for a long time.
I'm reading One Piece, but I'm only at the arc with Buggy first meets up, which means the third Straw Hat Pirate has just almost joined. So
it's ironic that you said that because that was where I watched the first couple episodes.
I started watching One Piece like at a time frame I don't want to mention for time stamping my old butt, but I do know they were about to add Chopper when I stopped.
Huh. Yeah,
so I don't remember it anymore though, because that was when we had time to sit around and watch anime and not worry about life.
Yeah. I don't know when we're gonna get that chance again.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll make it work. I might need to like just take vacation just to watch anime.
I'm slowly watching new anime. I'm just very slow at it.
Yeah, I don't watch new anime just because it stresses me out so much.
I'm trying to watch That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime because my friend is obsessed with that show and has bugged me to finish it. And I am struggling. You know me. I prefer to watch sub. I'm watching this in dub just to get through it.
Yeah. Well, if you don't like it, then drop it.
It's bad. It's not bad. It's an isekai, and it's very hard for me to watch an isekai.
Read something like
Berserk. Yeah, it's hard. I already watched it.
It's on my list to watch. You told me.
Get on it.
I know. I'll get on it. I got it for my birthday even, so I need to watch it. So, but it's funny that my old manager actually recommended that same one to me.
So this is completely off what we're talking about manga wise, but so I had that big event for my store.
Yeah.
And we had a bunch of people swap anime with our store. We actually got 2 cool box sets that were like a blast from the past for me.
Yeah.
We got a box set of Witch Hunter Robin.
Yeah, I have that anime, but not the box set.
I'm tempted to buy the box set, but I'm also like, I don't really collect DVDs anymore.
Yeah.
But we got it for a great deal. And what was there? Oh, Neon Genesis Evangelion, the Platinum Edition DVDs.
Oh, dude, I actually had that one and it got stolen.
Oh no!
So I did.
I can help you purchase it again.
How much is it? How much is it? Like 100?
No, we're actually selling it for lower.
Okay.
Because
I just bought the Blu-ray.
For under 100.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. And I can make it happen. I'll have to ship it to you.
I just bought the Blu-ray for it, so I don't know.
Oh.
I actually okay. So I wanted the limited edition.
We had a Blu-ray of like old school Neon Genesis.
Okay, yeah. So listen to this. So it actually came out with a collector's edition, like last year, plus like a single Blu-ray. But
Blu-ray still happened.
Yeah, so Blu-ray happened. And I wanted to get the collector's edition because the collector's edition has 2 different dubs on it. It has the Netflix dub, and then it also has the old dub. Okay.
The old dub, yeah.
The old dub, but that's just the collector's edition. But the Blu-ray, the complete thing of the Blu-ray, only has the new dub on it, which kind of sucks. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to get the collector's edition, which is like $140, because because I want the old dub. But then I'm like, okay, I don't even remember the old dub, so how can it be nostalgic? Because every time I watched it, I was drunk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm like, why don't I just spend $40 and just get the new dub with subtitles? It also comes with 2 movies. I forgot which ones were on there, but I need to look on that because I want to get the other movies that don't come on it, the other parts. But yeah, I'm excited to rewatch it because I just read the first 6 volumes of the manga for the first time not this year, but at the end of last year, and I loved it so much. I want to just start from the beginning and finish it, like the 14 main volumes. So
Yeah, I'm debating on getting that box set too.
why don't you?
Once again, DVD collecting. I'm
You're trying to make it not happen.
It's very rare I buy DVDs because here's the deal. I just most times forget I have them. Like the most often watched DVDs I have right now is Godzilla movies and Yu Yu Hakusho. And the rest I kind of just forget they're there.
Yeah. Mine is Gravitation.
I do keep Studio Ghibli DVDs on me in case there's ever a time where there's downtime. We have a DVD player somewhere. I'm like, I got you. Have y'all not seen Princess Mononoke? It's like first aid kit, but I forget everything that's important except for my own weeb.
Yeah, my favorite is Spirited Away. That one's so good.
It's like I have no band-aids, but I have a Howl's Moving Castle. It's like a band-aid.
Yes, Spirited Away or My Neighbor Totoro?
Totoro.
I can't say it. What? Say it again.
Totoro.
I still can't say it. Totoro. Totoro?
It works.
Okay, I can never say it, but
I've been here butchering names since our first stream together. You could butcher a couple names too. It's okay.
But yeah, so those 2 are my favorite movies.
I actually got
top tier.
I actually got some Totoro earrings on.
Oh, that's so cute.
They're hard to see.
Yeah, I would wear those. Those are so cute.
I got them from, and it's a chain one.
Yeah.
I got it from a customer. A customer gave them to me as a Christmas gift.
Oh, that's nice.
I screamed. I was so happy.
Yeah. I have to get some merch.
Because I only have 2 Studio Ghibli earrings, and that's the Kodamas from Princess Mononoke and No Face from Spirited Away, and he's holding a little heart. Nice. But no, it was a cool swap that we found, those 2 DVD box sets, and she said her uncle gave them to her, and she never watched them.
Yeah.
And was like, just wanted to trade them, and I was like, yeah, no, that will definitely sell. Please.
Yeah, well, because I mean that was going for a lot of money back in the day.
It's still going for any price from $100 to $195.
Really? I thought the price would go down a little bit because of the Blu-ray coming out.
They're still selling it like that. You go check McCarty, still going.
Yeah.
I priced at $85 because the girl who switched them out wanted a $85 bust. And how our swap works is you pick an item in the store and pretty much I tell you the price range of the item, and then you go and pick one of our items in the store and we do that trade.
Yeah.
So it's not like store credit, because store credit you only get like 40% or 30% of what we could sell it for. So it could be $100 item and you only get $30.
Yeah.
But a swap, you have $100 item, you would get another $100 item.
Yeah.
So the swap went really well. I got some really cool stuff. Most of it's already gone.
Yeah, which is good. That means you swap some good stuff out.
Yeah, I have got 2 Yu Yu Hakusho manga still in kanji from Japan.
Oh, nice.
In the pile, and I only got them for $4 each.
Yeah.
So the price of what they were when they were sold in Japan.
Yeah, next time I'm up in your area, I need to go to your shop for sure.
Check out my shop. Check out multiple shops.
Yeah, well, I'm going to, of course, go to McKay's. I'm going to go to your shop. I'm going to go to the place where we met at.
Oh yeah, no. And then there's another used bookstore somewhere around I need to go check out. And they
Okay.
have a bunch of manga for a minute.
Yeah.
I'll make a list of places for us to go and make poor decisions. Do good work.
Word. I don't need any help with that.
Well, don't worry. I'll still help you. You don't need the help. I'll still be there.
So, did you want to do? I think I only have another 15 minutes in me. Do you want to do a 15-minute of this and then talk about it and then end?
Yeah, I'm down. One more 15 minutes. We'll discuss how far I get into this.
Yeah.
And then we'll crash. I might still read, but I might.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep, but I want to finish this pile. I'm like,
oh, the pile's getting done. I have at least till 11 a.m. tomorrow to get this pile done.
Yeah, I have until 9:30 until I go to work, but technically my partner gets off at 4, so that's kind of my timeline because I don't get any reading done when they're off. So.
I understand that.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Did you? Yeah, we got 3 minutes.
We got 3 minutes. I can make that work. I can make that work.
Yeah. I enjoyed what I read.
You know what? I can talk about this candy I have.
Okay.
It's a little Demon Slayer candy. And
you will find something to talk about.
I will talk about this for 3 minutes. So cool. You know Haichu?
Yeah.
So this is like a Haichu, but it has little like gummy bubbles inside that makes it even better. There's like a picture. Let me see. There we go. There's a picture of the little bubbles in there.
Yeah.
It's fun to eat. I like them more than Haichu. And the cool thing about this being Demon Slayer is, as it mentions on here, you get a blind sticker. You don't know which sticker you get. And when I opened it, I got the pink girl. Come on, help me out, please.
Where are you going to put it?
I'm slowly building up all the stickers because I have 4 more of these for a TikTok. I opened one already. I forgot what was in there. And then I got 2 or 3 more left besides this one. Also, the cool thing about this candy is I want to see if I could find, I won't find my main boy, but I can get my second boy. There's my second boy. We'll give it a chance to show him. There he is. Tengen from Demon Slayer, and it has a picture of different Demon Slayer characters and then a quote they say in the show. So I'm going to see by opening all of these. It's going to take forever to focus back to me. It won't work. I'm just blurry forever. So I want to collect all these and see if I get all the different characters. Right now, apparently Tengen just wants to live in here because there's 4 Tengens in here. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised.
Yeah.
But no, it's a cool candy. Try it out. It comes in soda flavors, not just cola, like apple soda, orange soda.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Apple soda. It's real good.
I love like root beer and all that.
Yeah, no, it's delicious. So yeah, fun thing I'm into, and I'm gonna open them on TikTok probably this weekend, honestly, and open up the rest of these. I got a bunch of Demon Slayer blind bag and box things to open over the weekend, so I'm probably just going to do a whole big video of that.
So it's time to start, but to answer your question, Kitty Cat, no, I have not. So I've not started the anime that you recommended, and I've not read the manga yet, so I feel bad, but I will. I will. Where's my phone? Why do I keep losing my phone? How do I lose my phone? Oh.
See, I was able to talk about candy for 3 minutes.
I was not. I had faith in you.
Well, while you're looking for a timer, I'm going to get a head start because I'm way behind.
Okay, I'm setting it for 16 minutes.
For how many?
16.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 60. I was like, that's a
60
job.
minutes.
You suddenly got all the attention. You
I
suddenly
don't
got
think
all the strength.
I don't think it's gonna take us 60 minutes to finish this.
I don't think so.
time. Did you want to finish the chapter? I think you're still on mute.
I am. So, I'm here halfway through chapter 6 or just started chapter 7.
I don't know where I'm at. Oh, yeah, I just started chapter 7.
Oh, so I caught up.
Yeah.
This is pretty funny.
I like it a lot. It's so good.
I wasn't expecting a BL fanatic to join in, but
But
I'm happy for it.
do you remember when we were picking our TBR where we're like, well, this is different. This doesn't have BL in it. And then it ended up having BL in it.
Yeah, somehow we gauged it. But it, when you look at it, you're not expecting it.
No.
Like, you just turns out there's another character who's, I guess we should have expected it because it was going to hit on otakus. So obviously if it's going to go for different otakus, there's a chance you're going to get a
BL.
A BL, a fanatic. I think there's a fancy term for like
Fudosho? Fudoshi?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I don't say it that often.
Yeah,
I do have friends who say they are that, and they say I'm their fellow comrade in it, but I forget the word. I see the word more. I don't remember the word.
Look, on my bookmark.
I have a bookmark. I just lost it.
It's a BL bookmark.
Mine is not, but I like mine. Mine is a kill one.
Oh, nice.
So there's the main character, and this is
Oh yeah.
And on their little things, it says hope, and then the other one says free. I got it from a artist years ago.
Page 80. Okay. Making it through.
Page 80 in the book. Yeah, you're killing it.
Fujoshe is the term of girls who love BL.
So that's the girl
for males that love BL.
There's a male name.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, there's a male version too. Yeah. Hold on, I can actually tell you.
I found it, but I'll let you look. I'll wait. I'll give this to you.
Well, I mean, I'm still not going to be able to pronounce it, but I just wanted to show off the series.
I mean, I'll butcher the name. I'm curious what you're going. So, I have.
Whatever that word is.
I have that. I haven't read it yet.
Do you want to read it? Buddy, read it together? But like,
yeah, I think I'm missing one of the books.
Well, if you can get it, let's read it next month.
I'll check. I found them at Books A Million, and they were selling them for like $3 each because they were just trying to get rid of them. And I was like, this is the bullcrap I like.
Yeah, I'm going to send you 2 different links, and both of them have some of the volumes. I don't know which ones, but they're for $5 each.
Yeah, no. I think I need 2 and 5. I think I have 1, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Because I saw as many as I could grab, and I grabbed them. And I grabbed like another one, which turned out to be a bad idea. That one's about yokai, but you know the dangers of yokai and girls?
Was it Ghost Diaries?
It's going to be a little itchy.
Okay.
I'm going to get a lot of titty grabbing. And I'm going to read it because it's got yokai in it, but
so it is Ghost Diary, right?
It's not. No, it's not Ghost Diary.
That one is awful.
It's called like Mononoke, but it's not Princess Mononoke, it's another one. I'll pull. It's like
Yeah.
my anime room wasn't so far from this area I'm at. I will show you, but I'll grab it another day because I know where that book and the high school Fundashi, I guess, is how you say it. I'm gonna butcher names. That's just how I live.
Oh, the high schooler life.
Both of them are in the middle of the construction zone. But I've been dying to read that because I was so excited to find one.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, actually, I haven't read it yet, but I watched the anime.
Oh, I didn't know there was an anime.
Yeah. Oh, and you'll actually like it even more because it's only subtitled.
Ooh, I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Does it have the same title?
Yes.
Oh, how did I not know this? Because I wasn't looking. That's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. That's very important science.
Oh, you liked it? Okay. Yeah, the anime was hilarious. I was laughing.
I will definitely look the anime up after I read it because I need to compare this for science too. But I was real excited to find them, and for $3 each, I was like, yeah, I might be missing a book or two, but I'll take it for $3.
Changing the subject completely, but literally, I've seen like that one picture of you on like now like on every single social media. I keep seeing it. It's funny.
Which picture?
The one with you holding the Pokeball.
There's a picture of me holding a Pokeball.
Well, no, Pokeball.
A Pokeball. Ah, the Pokeball.
Yeah.
And
I saw it on like 3 different social medias.
That's funny. It's not even that popular on Instagram. I think it's just popping up because I don't know. We friends. I don't think it's that popular. It's just real good. It was delicious. That's all I know.
Oh, I scared my dog. She just jumped.
Ooga booga wooga.
Mariah, we're about to go to bed. I promise.
But that's funny. That is hilarious.
So
I'm just sitting here imagining, like, when did I hold a Pokeball? What was in the Pokeball?
So did you enjoy it so far? The Geek Vex Hitman?
Did I like the what?
The book that we just read.
I'm not gonna go read with it. It's funny. It's funny.
I really like him. He's really hot.
I find it hilarious. It goes back and forth right now between the two characters
And
who
I
are
really like
really
her
obsessed
too.
with Japan, like otaku culture.
I really like her too.
I am not sure. It could go either direction if it's a keep or a read and resell.
Yeah.
Because it's good. It's written funny.
Yeah, I know that volume 4's out. So
Yeah, I saw it at the
not
store.
volume 4, volume 2's out. Yeah.
I think there's another volume pass too. I think 3's out.
I know it's a newer series, so
Yeah, no, it's a newer series, but I think 3 might be out now.
once it finishes, I'm gonna have to try to fit it on this shelf, my Dr. Culture shelf. That's jam packed. So we'll see how I'm gonna get it up there.
Let's see, geek.
One that I really want to try is My Dress Up Darling.
My Dress Up Darling. That one I'm interested in for. It is confrontational.
Yeah. Because
there's people who feel a certain way about it. And I'm curious of what's the cause for it. They tell me, but the thing is, I like to see it for myself.
Yeah, I mean, he's hot, so that's all that matters. It's 5 stars for me.
This is a good manga. It's 10 out of 10. Main character hot.
He's hot.
That is not my radar right now, but
no, it's like he's like on the level of like Spike from Cowboy Bebop hot. Like that's how hard he is.
You see, I got a different idea of hot, but that's okay. That's okay.
He looks kind of like grungy and homeless. That's my type.
You like a man homeless.
I like being the the what's that called? Where you get used a lot because you like to be the hero.
Gosh, what is it?
You know what I'm trying to say.
You're right. There is way more problematic manga than My Dress Up Darling, and that's why I want to read it, because I've talked about looking into it ever since the anime came out, and every time I mention it, I have someone who's really likes it or someone who's really angered by it.
I only heard good things about it.
I've ran into people who are very mad about it, and then I was really shocked.
That's weird.
It's I forget what was the 100% reason, because the last time I dare even talked about it was a convention almost a year ago, and this girl just went completely off about it. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm not here to pick no fights. I was here to take pictures of cosplayers. You coming out me out of the rave ready to fight, I'm out. But they were mad because they said it was, what was it? Not grooming, but it was like they had too many shots of an underage, like, girl getting undressed. And I'm sitting here like, isn't the whole point of that about her dressing up?
Yeah.
So I'm curious. I'm going to read it, and I want to make my own analysis.
Yeah, well, if they have a problem with that, then just imagine how many animes and mangas they can't read.
Yeah, and it comes back to like, well, what makes it problematic to you? And I want to read it to figure out what makes it problematic, because
They couldn't read this. They couldn't read this.
Oh, I gotta, crap, now I gotta look at that. What the heck did you just throw at me, sir? But like we talked about Loveless.
Yeah.
It's problematic in the storyline. That's a problematic manga. Do I keep it? Yes, but it also is like, when I read it, I had a different standpoint when I was the younger than when I'm the older. Who knows better?
Hot. That would be hot gimmick for
me. You don't like my dress up, darling. Get hot gimmick. That will grind your ears.
Right.
So I want to read it for myself. I want to decide, is it confrontational? And I don't think it is, because but the thing is, I have had over 4 people I talked to go fisticuffs almost about it, and I'm like, I'm not even like, I was just saying I want to read it, bro.
I'm up to date. What do they say they are mad about?
I've definitely what's it called? The word. I mentioned it. That's it. That's the word. That's the word. That's the word. How do I over there? Fan service.
Fan service.
They don't like the fan service, which, you know, bizarre. You and I were at the time where most of our anime we saw and manga was fan service.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just because that's what came into the States. That's what was popular.
Yeah.
That's what they thought would be successful. They didn't think, oh, if we have this manga that has very serious adult situations, but no like boob grabbing or a girl you're seeing under their skirt up, it's not going to sell.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it turns out you don't need that, but
I agree with that. Some people just like to be mad.
You're not wrong. You know, unfortunately, we have like a group of people who are big into cancel culture. And I'm sitting here like, well, if you want to cancel, if you feel like everyone or everything's done something wrong that needs to be canceled, then you're going to run out of things to enjoy.
I mean, it's okay. I've been canceled a couple of times, so it's fine.
You're still, look at you. You're still here. I'll get canceled so fast. Watch it. By third time we live stream, someone's going to be mad at me. Watch it. Someone's going to come ready to fight me. It happens. I don't, like I said, Rave Girl was ready to fight me. And I was like, bro, I just said I wanted to read it. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a problem with it, then don't read it. But
Yeah.
chill. Yeah.
It's like there's some manga I refuse to read, like the teacher-student complex.
Yeah.
I don't judge people who read it. It's just for me personally, being a teacher or was being a teacher, it's weird for me. The vibe doesn't check.
Yeah.
But if you read it and it makes you happy, read it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't date students as a teacher. That's all I ask. Don't date people who are too young to date.
Exactly.
Don't do anything with those people.
Exactly.
But people want to be mad. Mm-hmm. You're so right, Kitty. But those were the ones that were really popular that were coming. At our time, those were the big ones that would always show. Yeah, I have a real hard time showing people my favorite animes because there is fan service in it, though.
Yeah.
Like, one of my favorite animes is Great Teacher Onizuka.
I love that one.
But if I go show it to someone, it's confrontational. He does kind of make hints that he wants to date the students, but he never does. But he does want to look up their pay, so that doesn't help. I that's like the one that I guess breaks my teacher code. But
Oh my God, it does break your teacher code.
it does, but it doesn't, because he doesn't date one. He
Yeah.
he gets with what's her name. It's been
Yeah.
forever since I watched it. I have the box, not the box set. I have all the DVDs.
Yeah, me too.
That's one of the DVDs I will not give up. I will keep Great Teacher Onizuka.
I wish
It does break.
that would go on Blu-ray.
That's one of the ones that breaks my rule. But he doesn't date this. He sees, like, there's the case where the one girl was like, "Oh, take me home. I'll cook you sukiyaki and we can do things." And he realizes she's not in the right state of mind to make good decisions.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, I'm going to take you home."
Yeah.
And that's one of those things. But then he goes back around and looks up girls' skirts when they're going up the staircase. So he's not a great guy.
No.
He's just not a douchebag. He's just an asshole.
Yeah.
But he cares for his students.
Yeah.
It's a good one. That's a good teacher one. And then Goku-sen. That's a good teacher one. Goku-sen.
You already know my favorite manga. I mean anime. Wow.
What favorite anime? I'll never guess.
You know it?
I'll never know.
Full Little Panic.
No. You never mentioned that one. No.
Shut up. Yes, I did.
I feel like I don't think we talked about this last time.
Well, yeah. So let's wrap this up. But we are definitely going to have a wrap up for everything that we read in this 24 hours. Sometime next week. Do you think we can do that, or?
I can make it work next week.
Okay, we don't know when, but I will actually put it up on my social medias because I sucked putting this one up. But I was reading. I was trying to read, so like I want to get as much reading time as I could.
What we could do is we can discuss a date and then post on our Instagrams. Like, hey, this date we're going to talk about all the manga we've read. Let's see.
Yeah.
3, 6, 7.
Nice.
I've done 7, so I have. That didn't help. I thought I was good, and then I was like, I only have 3. No, wait, 4. No, 5. Wait, stop moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8. I'm not even halfway, bro. I'm not even halfway.
Hey, we're gonna have to do some speed reading.
I'm gonna be drinking a lot of Mountain Dew. That's about what to happen. I'm gonna be drinking a lot of Mountain Dew.
Definitely.
You're making a point, but you know.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna end here because Mariah wants to go to bed. You can see her down there.
I don't think I have any of them in here. I think they're either on the couch or they're with a dream. It's one or the other.
Yeah, Juno and Odin are sitting on the couch waiting for me, and then Mariah's in here telling me that she really wants to go to bed.
But I will probably lay in the bed with the significant other and try to read in the dark.
Nice.
And then I know at 10 o'clock I have to do a meeting with my store.
Yeah.
And then I work, but I'm gonna get this manga done. I might not sleep, but this manga's getting done. I'm gonna read all this. And then who knows? I might just go ahead and jump to this if I have free time and like skip you. Sorry. It's hilarious.
Who knows? I might do that too. But try to read this one because I'm curious what you think.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, you should be.
So you read their work before, right?
Monotone Blue is all.
That's the only one you read?
Mhm.
That's such a good one. So I read that one and I read The Girl from the Other Side.
Yeah.
And those are the two I've read. So I'm curious. There was that magical boy furry one I was interested in.
What?
Yeah. We talked about this. Well,
yeah.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
You didn't know it was BL.
Yeah. Because
And I said, no, it says on the back. Don't you read the back?
Well, no. I put it on my BL shelf. I thought you were talking about this one, so I got confused.
Oh, yeah. No. That's what it was. You thought I was talking about that one. And I was
What? There is kind of a BL story in here.
Kind of. I'm going to have to figure out what you mean, kind of.
Oh, you'll know. It's disturbing.
Let's see, Kitty. Are you both doing a Rappo live stream? There it is. Cool.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we'll do it together.
Yes.
Unless you want me to leave, then I could do it on my TikTok alone.
No, you're in it. You're in it this with me.
I'm trapped.
You're trapped. You can't I can't do this without you.
You'll be great, kid. You don't need me.
But yeah,
we'll do the wrap up of the live stream together. We'll schedule and we'll put it on both our Instagrams of the time frame of when we're going to do it.
Yeah, I'll put it on my Instagram and Twitter, and yeah.
We're going to try and do it sometime by next week because we're going to finish our manga and then we're going to marinate. We're going to finish our manga and then marinate, and hopefully by next week we'll pick a date.
Yeah, we don't know when both of us are off.
I can promise you it's not Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, in the meeting, my manager actually asked me to pick up more shifts from me already working 70 hours. So
yeah. unless it's nighttime, Monday or Tuesday will not happen because I work open and close shifts for my store.
So it will be in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, it will either be next week or the week after that. We will try and we're going to marinate and come back. Yeah, we're going to sit in our Ziploc bags and think about this like good chickens.
On that note, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys got as much reading done. If you're watching this back, and let me know down in the comments what you have read for this, and we will see you in the wrap-up. And everyone have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.